My name is Tina Keto. I am a Homeworks by Precept consultant and a homeschool mom. We've been homeschooling with BJU Press materials for going on almost 9 years, and we just love them. Today I wanted to share with you some really neat science fun science experiment enrichment products that BJU Press Homeschool sells that you may not have even been aware of. I know for me, I'm always looking for fun things for the kids to do, especially anything that's going to be hands-on and give them a better understanding of what they're learning. And I love that BJU Press materials reinforces that. And I love that they have some really neat resources that we can purchase for our homeschool. And this year, what we decided to do, and we had been eyeing them for a very long time, is to go ahead and purchase the fossil collection and the rock collection from BJU Press Homeschool. It was something I'd been looking at and didn't want to, spend the money. I'm always really trying to make our dollars stretch. So that was something that it had been on my wish list. It had been something I'd been looking at, and this was the year that I decided it would work well because I have a rising third grader and a rising sixth grader, and they absolutely love fossils. They love science. They love anything science. They love rocks. They have rock collections with shoeboxes full of different kinds of rocks, and they've been able to identify some of them. So it's been something that they've been interested in and that they've learned about in their science. So this year we did go ahead and purchase those, and I wanted to share them with you because they are a lot of fun. First, I want to show you the fossil collection, and the fossil collection is 15 fossils, and the 15 fossils that come look like this. They're good size fossils. I was actually quite impressed with the size specimens that we received with both the fossils and the rocks. So this is the fossil collection with the 15 fossils. My kids really have enjoyed these. It's been a lot of fun to look at them and to be able to get their hands on them. And I mean, they're just really fantastic. Really neat to see real fossils, real specimens. One of my boys' favorites is the trilobite, and that is it's our best specimen of our best fossil, trilobite fossil that we have ever had, and it was just really fun. I mean, look at the size of these against my hand, quite large. A lot of fun to have these fossils and for the boys to be able to go through them. I recently placed them within reach for them so that they can pull them down, look at them more often, and use them as they desire. And of course, whenever they are discussed, fossils are talked about in science, we pull them out and have a lot of fun with them. Even earth science, which is for 8th grade, is also a great time to get out those fossils and just enjoy a fun hands-on experience looking at real fossils. The other fun thing that I mentioned that I did go ahead and splurge on this year was the rock collection. It is a full classroom rock collection, and I was really impressed. What really got me to go ahead and make this purchase was that I did not want to, honestly, I didn't want to spend $50 on rocks. But when I realized that, when we go on field trips and we get little stuff from the gift shops, that those things cost a few dollars each, and that this rock collection is only about $1 a rock. And so there's 50 rocks and different types of minerals and rough gems, and it's actually a really good deal when you look at it. As far as what you're getting the full package, and the sooner that you get it in your school, in your homeschooling, the longer you're going to have it for your kids to look at if you have multiple children and they're going through the different years, they're going to really enjoy different aspects of it and at different times in their homeschooling journey. So the rock collection, let me see if I can show you without tipping it over. It's huge. This is the rock collection. There are 50 rocks in here. It is a full classroom rock collection. And once again, I was really happy with the size rocks that we received. They are really good size, I think. I have purchased smaller type collections that have just been really, really small slivers, and we felt like these were really good size rocks for the kids to really look at, as well as my husband and I, and enjoy. So with the rock collection, we got the 50 different rocks and minerals. There's a study guide that was really fun. We spent a whole Saturday morning going through this when we got our rocks. It was super exciting, and it just talks about the different types of rocks and minerals. It talks about the hardness level, and it's really cool because there's just a lot of information in there that we found really fascinating to go through as we discovered our rocks. So some of the rocks that we did get were minerals, igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks, sedimentary rocks, ores, and metals and non-metals, and rough gemstones. And then there's also a scale of hardness here. So you get this right here that makes it really handy. They're numbered. And then just like the fossil collection was also numbered as well. And then the numbers match up on here. And we haven't had any trouble with the numbers coming off or anything like that. They've stuck pretty well. We're able to identify our rocks nicely. Now, I have two boys. Their favorite rocks are rock number 9. This is their favorite rock. It is obsidian. They had been, I think it was actually on their Christmas list for a couple years that they wanted their own rocks obsidian, and they never received it. And when they got their rock collection, they got obsidian, and they were thrilled to have learned so much about it and it be one of their favorite rocks. And then to be able to actually see obsidian in real life was really fun for them. There's also the rough gemstones, which I think are a whole lot of fun. And this one here is an amethyst quartz that I think is just gorgeous. You can't really get the full effect on the video on camera, but it's like a teal with a little bit of lavender, and you have, the light passes through it. Really pretty. Neat to have that rough gemstone and to see what it looks like before they're cut and polished and all of that. I also like the amethyst quartz, which is another rough gemstone. I like shiny things. I like colorful things. So I'm a big fan of the rough gemstones. So that is the classroom collection of rock collection that we added to our homeschool this year, and it has been a whole lot of fun, and my boys have really gotten a lot more hands-on experience with rocks and minerals beyond their own rock collection that they have gathered on their own, and we've been able to see rocks we would not normally have been able to gather. So I hope you find this video helpful. If you order through a Homeworks by Precept consultant, whenever you're ordering your BJU Press homeschool materials, there is an anytime discount. Right now that discount is 10% off and free shipping, and there are other deals year-round and specials. So contact your local Homeworks by Precept consultant to place your order today.